Do we have a stream? Let's see. We do, in fact, have a stream. Has chat and everything. And we're taking a hot second to initialize data. And I forgot that we were going to go spelunking in the sewers in Mournhold again. I thought we were done with that, but I guess not. This is taking a hot second to load. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, well. This is Mercury Bard. We're playing Morrowind. This is the Dacia Black Eye playthrough. Originally Blades Novice, then Blades Operative, and now Nerevarine. I think all the tribes have declared her Nerevarine. She just needs to get the Telvanni and the Walu on board with her as Hortator. Alright. Mournhold. Old. Oh, we got that dude with us. This is going to be less than fun, I can tell.
And how are you? Can I help you?
I'm not sure about that, seeing as how we are once again in the sewers. It's not where I planned to spend the night. Guys, it's a rat. We're having problems with a rat. We're gonna have some major problems. And I am wearing my skirt. So that's good. Collapsed rocks. Can I go past the collapsed rocks? Must we travel together, or may I wait here? Or go home, please? I'm... okay. Yeah, no. Alright, so collapsed rocks there. Old Mournhold Hidden Grotto. How do you get past... I don't know. We may, have to figure out a different way in. We haven't already been through here, have we? No, surely not.
This is going to be dead.
You guys are gonna hurt yourselves.
You're growing weaker.
Why? Why, sir? You are going to be a pain, aren't you?
Run while you can.
Okay. Broadsword of Darkness. That's cool. Okay. Did you add a new type of gold? Yes.
This is too easy.
Tremora Lord. Ari, stop it. Okay. should probably clear out this entire room. Okay, so one of the sweet barrels is still a container, the other one is fixed. Someone was prepping for a war. It's a lot of sweet pulp. Oh, I didn't actually mean to grab the pillow. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, you deserve to live.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Stranger, listen. I have a message I must tell you.
My name is Veriner. I was killed by the Black Dart Gang. I beg you, avenge my death. Their hideout is in Old Mournhold, Temple Sewers West. Many have died fighting them, but there is a mechanism that can flood the room, drowning the gang. Find a lever that looks like a torch holder near the east end of the chamber, but whatever you do, don't get too close or you'll join me in the afterlife. I have delivered my message. Now, at last, my spirit may find rest and join in peaceful silence with my ancestors. Common shoes. Okay. Well, this is ominous. Arch Necromancer. Dram, Bone Charm. Necromancer's left glove.
You will die.
That was Dunmer butt. What the heck was that? Wearing Drow Greaves? Lock level 50. Let's get that cleared off. I've found it, the tomb of my long-lost ancestors. Ever since I found out that I was adopted over 2 centuries ago, I had to find some answers about my long-lost heritage. Forgotten. Buried underneath our nation's capital, just like me. Blast it all. The entrance collapsed shortly after we began excavating. No matter, I've already begun raising a group of skeletons to dig out the rock slide. I'll be back in soon enough. My partner will attempt to transcend death and become a lich. Turns out she isn't the first one to try, as the rather large amount of liches down here is anything to go by. We even found this makeshift altar for the ritual. How convenient. The ritual didn't work, and now she's gone. The only other person who accepted me. Why? Why must this world have taken everything I have? First my birth parents, then my ancestors, and now my lover. I must continue the excavation. It's all I have left. I don't care how long it will take. I will get back in that tomb. I will get my long-lost heritage back. Oh boy. Hunavit residue. I don't think we've seen that before. Yes, yes, yes. Ow. He died painfully. Should probably put this back. Those black soul gems that aren't useful for anything we do. Abandoned crypt. Spooky.
Hail, friend.
These are hot commodities, look. Why did we come in here? No, that's not... Huh, why are we in here? I don't know. It looks like there's something beyond, but... how do we get there? Can we levitate? Yes, we can just maybe squeeze through. I can see it. I can't get to it. Alright, new plan. There's gotta be a different way to get in there. Shawnee looks quite ferocious. Nova's ready to take on anything. Alright. Find a different way to go about this. Go up. See what that gets us.
Probably nothing.
Sewers west. Okay, what did he say? Told me a way to by flooding the room. First I have to find a mechanism that looks like a torch holder. The mechanism is somewhere at the east end at head height. This could end very poorly.
3 blessings, friend.
Okay. East end at head height. Let's do this. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. No. Not very sneaky, but whatever. That is a long sword. Okay, I'm glad we didn't try sneaking all this way. That would have taken forever. No?
You don't deserve to live. This is going to be fun. I'll see you dead.
Black dart galore. Common jokes and riddles. Damage health, okay. Shame ring. Shame. Shame. Cards.
I'll see you dead.
Sayings of Tamriel.
Now you don't deserve to live. Now you're going to get, and it won't be me.
Okay, common jokes and riddles. Tektite. Thirsty. Let's save the coffee for some other time. And peckish. Goros slice. I'm not sure what a Goros is. Shears. Common common, common. Okay. Well, we were supposed to be flooding this place, but we seem to have missed the... This is my box, what I keep all my stuff in. Stay out of it or I'll make you dead like Giller's pet Durzog, but stop moving after he sat on it. Uh-huh. He has 5 skulls in his box. Okay, I want to know what a scrib pie looks like. Besides, it looked kind of like a plate. What? It's about as exciting as a scrib. Now, apparently we went the wrong way, because apparently... there's a way to flood this place. That I have somehow missed. He keeps the 6th skull on his person, I imagine. Yeah, very funny, but it's not doing him much any more good than it's doing the 5 people whose skulls he had in the box. So well, that's just a lot of dead people. Where's this torch?
I have you.
Malar stuff. Alright, we must have completely missed the torch we were supposed to pull to flood the place. Can we go further down here? Oh, no, this was the bunk room. Alright, I think we killed the entire Black Dart gang. Yay, us. And I cannot remember where his wife is to tell her that we've avenged him. So, yeah. Is that it? No, that's not it.
3 blessings, friend.
Okay. So we took care of that. Now where to? Down and to the left. There's a tent back here? Who set up a tent?
You will die.
Run while you can.
I'm assuming he's dead on the floor, but... Can't believe they posted me here. The necromancers aren't even bothering us, so why do we need to check up on them? If anything, we have a symbiotic relationship, as they take most of the dead bodies that we jump. Though I will admit, they're starting to get on my nerves. Those masks are unsettling, and I think one of them is a bit too into her work. I think she referred to one of her minions as pet? I'd rather not think about that. Black Veil. Okay. You look bored. What can I talk about? Do you want to know how Julan and I got together? It's funny, I never saw him that way, you know? He was my idiot best friend, and not my type at all. I was with this big warrior boy named Anab, and he and Julan hated each other. That night we were all sneaking out of the camp to drink Sujama. I told Julan he could only come if he promised not to fight with Anab, because it had gotten so bad we couldn't go anywhere without Julan starting something, and getting the worst of it. Some things never change. We were hanging around along the coast past midnight. I don't remember why I started arguing with Anab, but we were all very drunk. It turned into an argument about Julan, and he said I had to choose between them. Men are jealous swits. We were screaming at each other, and Anab started waving his axe around because he was a show-off and he wanted to scare me. I don't believe for a second he was actually going to hurt me. Still, not a good thing to do when drunk. Maybe not. Julan certainly didn't think so. He came and stood between us, yelling at Anab to leave me alone. He started hurling the worst insults he could think at him, trying to get his attention. It worked. Anab started attacking Julan, which was bad for Julan because he was unarmed. It got bad fast. They were both really drunk, and Julan was barely keeping out of the axe's way. What happened next? Anab threw himself at Julan, who tried to dodge but fell over backwards. Anab lost his balance too, and the axe went flying into the sea. You'd think that would help things, but not really. Anab loved that axe, and now he was furious. He started hitting Julan over and over, and Julan just lay there and let him, didn't even try to fight back. How'd he get out of that one? I smashed my ball of Sujama over Anab's head and screamed that I was finished with him. That got his attention, and I told him that since he wanted me to pick so badly, then I picked Julan. I shoved Anab out of the way, threw myself on top of Julan, and kissed him. You know, properly, with tongues and everything. So it was Anab attacking Julan that made you realize you loved him? What? No, I already knew I loved him. He was my best friend, and it had nothing to do with Anab hitting him. That happened all the time. It was the kiss. I thought I was only doing it to annoy Anab. I didn't think I actually meant it. But then he kissed me back. It felt right. For the first time I felt something I'd been missing up until then, but never knew it. Ah, I see. I didn't understand it right away, though. I started yelling at Julan, like, "Why did you let him hit you, idiot? Why didn't you fight back?" And all he said was, "I promised you, didn't I?" And then he passed out. When we couldn't wake him up, Minabi and I carried him back to his yurt. We put him to bed, but I was scared that Anab had cracked his skull or something, so I said I would stay there, just in case he stopped breathing. I think Julan's skull is tougher than you gave it credit for. He's thick-headed, you mean. Anyway, I lay down on the floor, but the fire was out, and it was so cold. I couldn't stop shivering. I must have fallen asleep, because the next thing I remember, I woke up lying in his bed. He was on the floor next to me. He said, "Your teeth chattering woke me up." Is this story much longer? Not much. I got mad and told him he was hurt and should be in the bed, and I tried to make him get in, but he wouldn't let me get out, and we wrestled like we were kids again, and then somehow we both ended up in the bed, and I kissed him again for real this time, and after that, everything was different. Okay. When he said cleanse the shrine, he meant in a priesty, magic-y way, right? Because I'm not scrubbing undead gunge off some ancient sewer shrine. Okay. I actually clicked over here to see if you wanted to wear this goofy veil I found. Not sure what part that correlates to. There you go. Now you look kind of like Arvessa. Okay. Temple Sewers East.
This is too easy.
What are we attacking? Oh, ghost. Ancestor ghost. What? Why are you so eager to die? Okay, for someone who's supposed to be a giant scaredy cat, you keep running ahead. I wonder if this wraps back around to where that cave-in is. An entire set of heavy chitin. Nice. Common ring? What does that even look like? Oh, that's kind of cool. I will take the sea star. Apparently we can cook it. I will also have somebody else take the ebony.
You can't escape me.
I was like, what is a Dwemer something doing down here? No, it's just a skeleton. Ah! What was the Bone Lord doing laying on the floor?
You can't escape me.
Okay, that's a really creepy noise. Okay. The temple catacombs. Alright. Have we been in here before? No. This is brand new territory. Now the big question is, did Lord Zarkon give you a way to get down there without falling to your doom? I have no idea. We're gonna levitate down. I'm seeing what might be pathways, but I don't know if they connect correctly. Because if we fall from that height, the dude's gonna die. We will not. The dude will. We probably could do it, actually. No? Oh, what are you doing? Huh. Oh, there's a chest. No, that's not a chest. That's a busted altar. What's happening? Hey, hello. We are still in Mournhold. We're We're trying to cleanse an altar that we have to find first. We keep running into the Black Dart Gang. And also Shawnee decided to tell us the history of her and Julan's relationship. It involved a lot of Julan getting punched before they got together. Not by her, by her ex. Also, we've kept little Mr. Wimpy Priest alive. Yeah, sewers. I will say that they've been made more exciting.
One of us will die here, and it won't be.
Oh, yay, a lich.
There is no escape.
Growing weaker.
Let me live.
I'll see you dead.
I'm stuck on something.
Die.
Why are the squishiest the most eager to run into combat? Why? Why? That's a lot of bones. Almost looks like an archaeologist was at work here, except no, it was a necromancer. Necromancer's mask. We've got a couple variations on that glove. There's a massive claymore. Okay. Doesn't look like this extends.
This is too easy.
Will
Run
die.
now. Fetcher.
Okay. Temple Shrine. I'm very tired. My coffee wore off. Okay. I didn't realize we were running on moon sugar coffee. And just, you know, a snack. A small snack. Nope, we haven't been in here either. I see stairs! I see stairs! Temple Crypt.
This is too easy.
What did you guys find? Oh.
Fetcher.
You're bored. Profane acolyte. Lich dust and a Nordic staff. This way, children. This way, please. Which one of you needs healing? Shani. How about the squishy priest not take on the Lich by himself?
You don't deserve to live.
You! Stop it. Quit being brave. I am gonna have so much fun with the alchemy.
I'll strike you dead. You're growing weaker.
Sacred Necromancer Cuirass. Someone take that. Daedroth Tooth. Okay. That should have fixed everyone's strength if it got sapped. Amalexia doesn't need this. Doesn't need offerings. Clanfear Claw. Come on, everybody come closer. Okay.
Never going to get it. You don't deserve to live.
I have killed the last of the profane, the liches guarding the Shrine of the Dead. Now we just gotta find the shrine. Ancient Nordic staff. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Constance. What's up? This isn't very garden-esque. I need the scrib jelly for something. Oh, Edna Revel's tomb. This is one of the things we've been looking for down here. This is for, I believe, the Guiding Guild? the Gilding Guild or the Gilding Guide. The Guiding Guild. A rancid stench nearly overwhelms you. This is not the smell of dead. There is something else here. Exclusive Fortify Magica. That's not great. Drams spend like real money. 1 dram is equal to 1 septum, but it's the old Dwemer currency. I don't know if it goes back to Chimer, if it goes back that far, or if it's just older than the armistice with the Imperium. Hello? 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 Hmm. That's a lot of dead people. And you look like you got run over by a cart. Dead necromancer. Sacred necromancer. I'm not picking up every single dram. We done that already. I'm not seeing what was... It's a bookend. What? Was this the whole thing? Maybe. What? Who are you? Skeleton Hero. Has the entire Templar set. I think we already have that. I think Publius is wearing it. Is that what we needed to come here for? That looks terrible. What did she actually want us to do here? Told me that the singing stone I retrieved is actually the anchor stone. Oh, we're looking for another tomb. Okay. This isn't the tomb for the Guiding Guild. Or did those falling rocks need to be cleared? Ari's flying! As she should, as she should. No. Go back this way? I don't know. It looks like this other room might be connected, but I don't see where it would be. Eey. Because whatever craziness is going on the other side of that wall, I think. That was a noise. Paladin Warlord, not very quick off the block there, dude.
Are you dead? Surrender your life to me.
One of us will die.
Why? Why have we aggroed everything on the planet? Are we done? Are we chill? This is truly a wonder. There are plants from all over Morrowind growing in this cave. Not only that, but the soil appears to be enchanted, allowing everything here to grow even without sunlight. It doesn't matter whether the plant came from Vardenfell, Shippy Paul's Shin, or the Sacred East towards Necrom. It can grow perfectly here. This garden must have gone back all the way to the First or the Mithric era, as I cannot see something like this being accomplished from scratch nowadays. I wonder what other secrets lie beneath Mournhold. I don't know. I blame Drass 100% for us being here. That is a very odd mix of stuff. Yam orbs. I'm picking everything. Black roses. Horn lilies.
Wrong Bosmer to mess with. Now you're going to get.
Have you?
I've never even seen that before. Mountain damask. Damask. I mean, like, marshmallow, salt rice, heather, we see that all the time, but some of the stuff, pomegranates, we see. Flowering sweet barrel, not so much. I'm gonna get to go nuts with the alchemy. Let me know if you want me to do another alchemy ASMR upload. Desert rose. Assuming these are a lot of, like, Tamriel rebuilt flora. Ghost laurel. Glasswort. Blue lichen. I've never heard of blue lichen before. Deja Black Eye, you'll never guess what I have found. A letter from Lady Thorana and Telbernora? Oh, don't be silly, Deja Black Eye. I found a shirt and a skirt that completely matches the green armor I found earlier. Just look at it. Don't keep it though. I want to have that stuff myself. Okay. If you say so. I don't think we find yellow lichen anywhere either. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Maybe this will let us hit the crypt from the other side. And back to the sewers. Okay, we came from Temple Shrine. Okay. Am I hearing Nirnroot? What am I hearing? There's something up there I need to check out. Candles, candles, candles. Okay. That's Almalexia. Not sure who that is. Temple Shrine. My stronghold is complete. Okay, that would be Bal Isra. Bal Isra is complete. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do Night Eye. Doo-doo. Oh, actually, we should probably go back to the temple shrine, because doesn't he have to, like, cleanse something? So there I'll need to head east through the old temple gardens, then find the Shrine of the Dead. Okay. So I'm in the temple gardens now. We need to go up to the shrine. We actually did that backwards. Okay. So you, where are you? You've killed all the profane? Please take me to the Shrine of the Dead. I'd rather not speak of it. I know what must be done, but the place frightens me to the core. I don't know why I was chosen, but Our Lady believes I must be the one to go, as the shrine must be cleansed. Shrine of the Temple Gardens, Temple Catacombs, Temple Crypt. I will now cleanse the Shrine of the Dead, I suppose, if I can. Be with me, lady. You succeeded! Yay! Okay. Alright, let's just do Civvy and get out of here. I'm tired of being underground. Probably should have saved. This Paxon's gonna show up and everyone's gonna get... Hi, Paxon! Oh boy.
I clean this temple, Sarah. Mind you
Aren't you...
keep it that way.
Aren't you supposed to be dealing with the Shrine of the Dead? I know nothing about that shrine. Speak to Drin about it.
Yeah. Almalexia knows.
What is it then? Have you settled that business with the Shrine of the Dead? Interesting. You've performed your duty well, Dacia Blackeye. The goddess is very pleased. Take this blessed spear as a gift from Lady Almalexia. It is good that you have been of service to Our Lady. Unfortunately, I know of nothing you may do for the lady now. Speak with Fedris Hell. He usually has errands that must be completed by the lowly. Don't let him tell you he has nothing to be done. I'm sure there's something. The most blessed Lady Almalexia guides and protects us all. We bask in her glory and are glad. I've not had the pleasure of Berenzia's company myself. Perhaps I'm one of the few. I'll say this, she's much loved by the people of the city. They should remember who truly deserves their love and admiration. All praise to Our Lady of Mercy. Phaedrus is Lady Almalexia's steward. You may find him in his office in the reception area. I am the Lord Archcanon Gavis Drin. The grace of the Lady be with you. Helseth is Morrowind's new king, replacing his recently deceased great-uncle, Athen Lethane. This child king is a fool, raised by Imperials, educated by Altmer. He knows nothing of the Dunmer people. Have you seen his ears? He's had them cropped to look more Imperial. He's a fool and a dangerous one. The High Ordinators keep the peace here in Mournhold. Only the finest and most devout are chosen to be of their ranks. Young King Helsa's hand-picked thugs. Ridiculous that they are allowed to dispense justice in the Lady's city. The High Ordinators do a fine job of keeping the peace around here. The Lord Sothasil is a great mage and a member of the Blessed Tribunal. He lives in his clockwork city and is rarely seen in Morrowind. Oh, I knew young Talon. He was a fine young man, and King Lethen loved him like a son. I wonder if the truth about his death will ever be discovered. The soldier? I have little use for him. He's concerned only with the physical. How sharp is his blade? How polished his breastplate? True strength comes within, by the mercy of Our Lady. Alright, guys. We need to stop glowing. The glow needs to be reduced. Which means I need to spell correctly. Actually, now that I think about it...
Justice never sleeps.
Uh-huh. I'm glad that's all over. It seems we've done our job. The shrine is cleansed. Okay. That was a bunch of nonsense.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
Drin sent you to me? Priest. As it happens, there's another way you may be of service to Our Lady Almalexia. I spoke with the lady earlier today, and there may be something that one of your skill would be able to help with. The Lady Almalexia would like you to retrieve a powerful artifact, Barrelzar's Mazed Band. All I know is that the goddess wants it returned. You'll find it in the ruins beneath the temple. Search to the northwest in the sewers. There was a passage in the abandoned crypt that had been blocked off by a cave-in, but Almalexia had the area cleared. As for the item itself, I really don't see why you'd need to know any more about it. If you must, perhaps Gavis Drin can tell you more details. Okay. Beggars are really becoming a problem in Mournhold. They just won't take no for an answer. Sure, this is Almalexia's city of love and charity, but sometimes I want to smack those whining pests.
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
Let's find out more about this mazed band.
Justice never sleeps.
Ah, Fedra sent you to me, did he? You would like to know more about Barrelzar's mazed band? I suppose I can tell you something. Yes, the mazed band. Barrelzar himself was a powerful mage. Quite powerful, in fact. He created the band sometime in the middle of the Second Era, and soon after disappeared. The purpose of the artifact is unknown to me, Dacia. All I know is that the lady wants it. I can only assume it will allow her to better minister to her people, though I find that hard to imagine. Yeah, I've got my suspicions too.
Faithful servant.
Now we gotta go back down the rabbit hole. Do you have any books that I want to read? I want to steal the books, but I've already read them. Oh. My spear knowledge has improved. Nice. Okay, those are some really boring books. Hall of Ministry. High Chapel. reception
I
area.
clean this
Whatever you
temple,
want.
Infirmary. Is there a sewer access in here?
Justice never sleeps.
Hmm.
Health and healing are my specialty.
The basement. Not for the first time we've had to... Weren't we just here? I feel like we're going around and around and around. Well, let's fix the other two of you. At least we're not dragging a whiny little priest along this time. Okay. Hidden grotto. Is this where she cleared the rocks? No. How does one do that? Besides TCLing through the rocks. Sewers west. Through a passage in the northwest section of the temple sewers. I am in the temple sewers. The northwest passage. Be that, I would think. Temple sewers east.
And how are you? Can I help you?
I don't think there was a way to go this way. Ow. Yeah, that was just me being an idiot. Yep, there's nothing else back here. nothing else, we're increasing our illusion skill. Basement, hidden grotto. Abandoned crypt?
Hello.
Oh. No wait, we've been here before.
Hi.
The lady works in mysterious ways.
You're growing weaker. Run while you can. This is too easy.
Okay, he was fast. Skeleton assassin. I needed the glass for something. I don't remember what.
You can't escape me.
Rats and the undead.
Fight, coward. You can't escape me.
We okay? Excellent, excellent. Did you just oh joy more gold? There, hey, some gold. That's the spirit. Be excited about finding gold. Jeez Louise, girl. Is there nothing down here of interest? Maybe.
Going to get to live.
I haven't seen those before. Okay, so we went in a big circle that way. I wonder what house... Oh, I guess that would be a tribunal banner.
You can't escape me.
You have no place here, child of the living flesh. The mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should not have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity I am damned to walk in this half-life, to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. We have the mazed band. Mazed band? Mazed band. Alright, I've retrieved it. Now, what did the guiding guild want us to do? The ring... Oh. Can I give it to her? And thereby, like... I don't know. Why did that person have a Dwemer tube? I don't know. What does this ring do? Everything everywhere all at once? Or something of that effect? Alright. Let's see what happens when we try to give this to Helen Gaia.
All right, I'm listening. You don't deserve to live.
Hi, Paxson. Who did we lose? Somebody went wandering off. Well, maybe we didn't lose anybody. Huh. Pure Occult Services.
It's
Who are you?
another perfect day in Mournhold.
Yeah, I can see you're a Dark Elf. Who are you? Deldrice Andoran has no idea what's going on behind her back, and I'm sure not going to tell her. You're a noble. Okay.
Good for the Empire. Good for all.
Legion Depot. No. Reception area.
And how are you? Can I help you?
Paxson, you're driving everybody nuts. Basement, throne room, courtyard, hall of the guiding guild. Down here. Alright, we may be about to do something really stupid, but... Watch me. That ring there, that is the ring of Barilzar. So the temple referred to this artifact as the Mazed Band? I was not able to uncover its true name in my research. I'm certain that it is the artifact twinned with the Anchor Stone, though. With it here, physically in the Anchor Stone's presence, the song crescendos in its intensity. It is uncomfortable, but it is still bearable. There's a small problem, though. I can feel that the ring is inactive, and it is completely magically inert at the moment. The ritual I've discovered for the deactivation of twinned artifacts will only function if both objects are functioning at their full capacity. With the ring as it is, I'm afraid it will not be able to affect the Anchor Stone in any way. Whoever or whatever activated the Anchor Stone must have had immense reserves of magical energies. It will require a similar amount of power to activate the ring itself, the sort of power neither I nor all of the guides in my guild combined possess. I believe there's exactly one person in Mournhold with enough power to activate this ring. I'm speaking, of course, of the other who asked you to retrieve it, the God Queen herself, Almalexia. Normally I would never suggest such a thing, but I believe if we are to have this ring reactivated, and if we are to ever have any chance of deactivating the Anchor Stone, then you will need to turn this ring over to the Mother of Mercy. It is not lost on me that Almalexia may well have been the one to activate the Anchor Stone. As I theorized before, it may have been its activation that allowed her to discern the location of the ring. However, it is also likely that Almalexia sensed the danger posed by the Anchor Stone. Bringing it here to her city may have alerted her further, and she too seeks its deactivation. The visions of the Guild on this matter have been muddled. They so often are when any sort of element of the divine is involved. It is a rare occurrence, but not one of my guild sisters that I have been in communication with have disagreed with this. Our prescience has granted us a clear vision of one event that seems assured to come to pass. Our guild has seen that if you hand this ring over to Almalexia now, it will one day return to your hand with its full power. We have been unable to see how this will happen. We have been unable to see how you might respond to such power, but the ring in your hand has been seen clearly. For now, it is the best hope that I and the Guiding Guild have. I do not believe that we have any other option. Go and give this ring to the goddess, Dacia Blackeye. Let us see what transpires in the days to come.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Okay. Oh my goodness! What is in the box? Pain. That's awesome. What is in the box? Pain. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, look at me. There we go. Alright. Now we get to go back and talk to Almalexia again. Shit. You know, I think we're coming to the point where I actually need to stop and